The weather today is 30 degrees and the lowest is 21. The weather is getting much better in these days. The winter is coming indeed. You see this fence in the middle of the road, between the two roads? This fence, before it was built, the traffic here was terrible. The cars here was maybe standing for a lot of minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe sometimes maybe it reached an hour. The traffic here was really terrible because before this fence was built. Why that was happening? Because the people always was crossing the road right under this bridge that has been done for the walkers. They also insisted that not to get over this bridge, not to cross by this bridge, and instead cross downside the bridge. And that was really terrible for the traffic. Like, the people here is the last thing that they would think about it is a better traffic or to faster the traffic. No, that's not happening at all. So it was built for nothing. So this is the best choice, or this is the best thing that has been done. It's helicopter. So it's the best thing that has been done here, that to build this fence so they can force the people to get over this bridge. That's why it has been built. That's the reason. Not to also cross down on the road, the seats, so you can, of course, bother the car drivers. And of course it's not good for your safety. I'm here in the middle of Nasr City. This is Makram Abaid. It's one of the main roads here in Nasr City. It connects the airport road, one of the two main airport roads, the Autostrad road, to the entire city of Nasr City. It's there. It's really cool. Even those people, when they try to cross the road downside, they also don't cross it fast. They cross it slow, like they own the road, while the people are driving. Riding the stairs, yeah, it's really much better, much safer, much faster. It's the right thing. This is why it has been built for this. So we can cross the road safer without any worries about any cars may hit us or anything. Please, use the things as it has to be used. Video is done. That's great. I was thinking about doing some exercises on the desk while working or while sitting for a long time, because I know how important it is, the physical activity and the danger of sitting for a long time. So I was talking about that. I hope it was useful. And now Let's do some exercise. I forgot my football. Let's swim. So now the Olympic pool is closed now. It's only for ladies. So I'm gonna swim in the smaller pools. Unfortunately, I forgot my slippers and the ground is hot from the sun. I also forgot my towel. I don't know how I'll be dry, but I can be dry fast. Yeah, it's not an issue, indeed. This pool actually it's more depth than the Olympic one. It's specifically for the divers. It's for diving. See these jumpers? The divers jump from it. It's enjoyable here. I'm gonna make some good laps. Okay, I'm gonna try to jump from over those things. That will be much fun. They prevented me from jumping the last second. Unfortunately. It's great that you enjoy your exercise. It's something that you love, so it will be much more enjoyable. And swimming, indeed, it's one of those, and also it can be beneficial at any moment in your life. That would be maybe an emergency, maybe a rescue from death. And also it's the only cardio exercise that can let you gain muscles. The physical activity in general may help you prevent injuries like falling. You can recover yourself, like when you face a hard situation, hard loading your muscles, or any emergency situation like if you are drowning or whatever. The physical activity is great for you to prevent injuries and to stay faster in life and to stay healthier and better. Everything. Sport. I like diving very much. Some of the good benefits of swimming, it helps enhance the mood, relieve stress and anxiety, depression. Yeah, it's really good. Here is how you can do some abs workout in the pool. I'm gonna do mountain climbers with this. It's mountain climbers. Maybe was the first lesson I learned to swim is this. And it really helped a lot. I think it's good for now. I'm started to feel hungry. I need to get some carbs and some energy. I have really liked the idea is that to share some good moments in your life with the world. The idea of giving an idea from inside your head to a video. The idea that is to express your feelings in something that's creative and something that you love. Of course, not all of the moments in my life or anyone's life can be shared, but there are some moments that can be shared. Even if the life is not that enjoyable, even if the life is not that interesting, you can find some things in it. You can find a lot of moments that can be enjoyable and also that can be shared with the world. Just enjoy, just don't let the stress covers you, or don't think that even if your life is not that good, don't think about I can't because I'm not like this one. Don't compare yourself with anyone. Never do this. Never. Just focus on yourself. And now it's a moment that I cannot share it because I'm gonna take off my swim shorts. I'll be back in a moment. So because I forgot my towel, so I need to wait for some minutes, I guess. So I'll be dried before I put any clothes. I gotta get out to get my clothes and I'm naked. Please don't look. Did you hear this? This music is awesome. I think it's only from the oud. If you want to sleep, or if you are willing to sleep, it can let you sleep instantly. It's music from a song, popular song. I'm trying to remember it. Unfortunately, I'm not able to remember the song, but it's really awesome. Staying fit and healthy, it's never only about your exercise or how many days per week do you work out. It's more important about your nutrition. This is what really makes you feel fit and healthy. This is what really can tune your body. The nutrition, the right nutrition, and the well chosen foods, that is pre-workout and post-workout. This, for example, popcorns. Popcorns are one of the healthiest carbs that you can consume post-workout and that you can consume in any way, in any time, because it's a great source of carbohydrates, healthy carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, and also it's a great source of fiber. But don't do like me now and get something with added sugar. It's not good to get something with added sugar, but popcorns of course are great to eat. So when you exercise, you will be more flexible to eat what you want, that your diet will be well balanced. But that doesn't mean that you can eat always wrong. You have to eat right, the right food, the balanced diet. But these popcorns are really fluffy. It's important that after your workout you compensate what has been lost as fast as possible. You have to replenish the glycogen stores in your muscles. You have to replenish the electrolytes and the minerals that has been lost in your workout. You have to get the decent amount of protein that will enhance the muscle performance and the muscle recovery and hypertrophy as well. You have to eat healthy fats to enforce all of this process and for a healthy weight gain of muscles. As well as the healthy fats also will contribute to a better health. It will raise your high density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol in your arteries. It will enhance your skin, it will improve your skin. It will help in a lot of the body functions and the body production of hormones and growth as well. It helps giving your living organs like a healthy shield on them. It helps with the nervous system. After your workout, of course, you have to get the right nutrition in your workout that you have already spent a lot of effort in it. So if you want to maximize this effort, you have to eat right. These simple carbohydrates will give you like an open appetite, or more open appetite, so you want to eat more of this tasty thing. So that's why if we focus on the complex carbohydrates, that will not spike our blood sugar and it will be digested in a longer time, and that's indeed better for us, as well as it will give us a lot of minerals and vitamins. That's good for the health. We are really good at this. This sport also is one of the most entertaining sports. the, the younger one of them here is 6 years old. Yeah, that's really awesome. It's really hard to find something that is you are really passionate about, and maybe you have already found it earlier in life, but you fail to get this thing that you are really passionate about in your life, and to do it as long as you can, even for the rest of your life. Maybe you have did a lot of attempts and every attempt failed. Maybe you have been demotivated from some of the people around you. Someone told you that you can't, you are not suitable for it or whatever. So these words impacted you so negatively, especially if those people are the closest to you. So maybe that happened, and maybe you give up on your dreams and what you really want in life. Maybe it's not possible anymore to do this thing in your life. Maybe if it's something that's really big, or that's something that you should get it from an earlier stage of time of life. So maybe it's the reason. But what I suggest, and what I see that is true, that instead of giving up at all on this thing, you may find something that is too similar to it, indeed, that apply on most of the careers in life. If you think about it for a while, you can get what I'm saying. I mean, you can find really something similar to it, try to master it, try to be professional in it, try to learn more about it, so you can get something that's also you are passionate about. Think about it, you'll find that maybe it's not that different, it's not that far from the original thing. Of course, it's not exactly the same, but it may keep you happier in life while you are doing what you love, right? These animals also are not like each other. This kind of animals, the cats, has a very high agility and power, very good flexibility, and very good skills, like they have a good sense of their environment and their surroundings. The humans also differ from each other as well. There are humans that are better in things more than other humans, like the muscles. If we gonna break the muscles, for example, the dominant muscle fibers in the body, the genetics determined the kind of it. So it determines around 40% of the dominant muscle fibers. Either it's prone to power or it's prone to endurance. And we can see this in some athletes if they are prone to power, so maybe they like more to do like sprinting, like HIIT intervals, like the sports that requires a lot of power to do, like the American football. Like the parkour, indeed, the parkour requires power more than endurance, because the ballistics movements that happens in it. And there are some people also who have the dominant muscle fiber, the type 1 muscle fibers, that is prone to the endurance exercises and the endurance sports, like marathons, like the sports that requires a lot of time under intensity, so you can extend the period of your training and of your workout without feeling that fatigue become fast, without feeling tired fast. So it belongs to the dominant muscle fiber. And there are those who can be in the middle, like the soccer players, for example. They do the both. They work on their dominant muscle fiber. They work on their two types of muscle fibers during their game, for example, or their training. And there is more also regard how the humans differ, and the genetics indeed plays a very big role in this. Determines a lot of things that regard only you, your systematic inflammation, the injury possibility. You're addictive to exercising, you're addictive to caffeine, and how your body enough. Even though if your genetics determine that the dominant muscle fibers in you is either power or endurance, that means that you can't engage in the sports that's not for your dominant muscle fibers. Of course you can. Maybe you won't prefer it by yourself. You may also feel that, but of course with exercises, with the proper exercises, everything is possible. You can run a marathon even if your dominant muscle fibers and the most of your muscle fibers in your body is type 2 muscle fibers. Also, you can still run a marathon, and you can also sprint if you have a lot of the type 1 muscle fibers. It doesn't really make that difference in your mind. If you wanna do something, you can do it. If you wanna play in a specific sport, you can of course play in it. It's always belong to your goal and what you wanna achieve, what you like to do, what you feel the most enjoyment while doing this activity. That's what really matters. It's time to go back home. I'm feeling really tired and I need to sleep.